Trinity Everett with the Bronco Broadcasting Company, bringing you the latest in sports. After a stellar winter season, with both our wrestling and basketball teams bringing home championships, it appears that the trend continues with our women's tennis team defeating Greensville in dominant fashion here on Wednesday by a score of 8-0. Winning her first singles match of the year, Mykira Butter Barrett defeated her opponent by a score of 8-4. This was just the first of several wins on a chilly, windy March day. Also turning in outstanding performances were Anaya Vaughn, who won her match 8-6, and Jada Jackson, who cruised to an 8-3 victory. Also in the lone doubles match of the day, Barrett and Vaughn were winners by a score of 8-3. Way to go, ladies! In other sports action, our men's tennis team fell by a score of 7-1, and both the baseball and softball teams fought hard against Windsor, but came up short. Details of those contents were not available at the time of the show. Bronco Nation, be sure to get out and support all of our spring sports teams. Go Broncos!
Back in the murder, I been getting groovy. I been.
Hot moment. What's going on, Bronco Nation? It's Omar Wilson from the BBC with today's hip hop moment. All you have to do is walk down the halls of any school in America to see teens with AirPods in listening to their favorite songs. Well, if you check, the majority of them are listening to rap music, but how many of them really know where this trend started? Here's a brief video where we can take a look of the origins of rap.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of Sankofa Read Aloud. Today's story is titled, The Roots of Rap, 16 Bars on the Four Pillars of Hip Hop by Carol Boston Weatherford, art by Frank Morrison. I hope that you enjoy this beautiful story. Folk tales, street rhymes, spirituals rooted in spoken word. Props to poets Hughes and Dunbar, published. Ain't you heard? Soul Man James Brown shouting, I'm black and I'm proud, giving birth to funk, bassline pulsing loud. The origins go way back, beyond old school, but it is in the 70s that rappers started to rule. Crews with cans of paint spray, tags on subway trains, writers from every borough take risks to make a name. Graffiti is thrown on buildings, bridges, and billboard signs all along Manhattan, Queens, Bronx, and Brooklyn lines. A boombox toting homie blasts a hot track on a corner. Passerby 4 deep surround a street performer. With sheets of cardboard for a stage, b-boys bust out moves. Donkey, spider, robot, windmill, rock, lock, spin to breakdance grooves. Jamaican DJs shouting toasts invent what's now called dub, remix with twin turntables at soul and reggae clubs. DJ Cool here in the Bronx, block party under his command, rocks and rocks nonstop, mic clutched in his hand. Dropping, scratching, beat juggling, matching, wax on wheels of steel, wordplay, rhyming, triple timing, keeping the lyrics real. Sugar Hill Gang, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Curtis Blow, Biggie, and the Fat Boys jamming on the radio. Nas, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Tupac too. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, the message ringing true. Female MCs break it down, Salt and Pepper and TLC. Queen Latifah sports a crown, reigning like royalty. All around her kingdom, shorties raised on rap. Boogie to fat beats and backward baseball caps. A generation voicing stories, hopes and fears. Founds of hip-hop nation, say holla if you hear. From Atlanta to Zanzibar, youth spit freestyle freedom sounds. Hip hop is a language that's spoken the whole world round.
As you can see, the roots of rap run deep and they permeate every community around the world. So today, on the moment, we will feature two of Franklin's own Michael Artist and T-Sean Gary with just a sample of Franklin's contribution to the world of rap. In closing, rap is just an art form, but for many, it's the soundtrack to life. Until next time, Omar bring you hip hop moment from Broncos Broadcasting, and I'm
My
out.
label, that's me. I'm in this with TV. I'm in this full tray. I just pulled up me a eighth, ruined all in my face. 500 racks in my safe. 500 racks to the plug. What you know about showing love? What you know about pulling up? And Billy Chubb made these fall in love.
Hey y'all, it's Jada, and today I'm going to be telling y'all about the BBC commentary. It has come to the attention of many of our stakeholders that following school policy is optional. However, that is not true. Many of our rules and place are to ensure a safe and orderly environment and to minimize the disruptions to learning. Some points of note are the 2020 rule and tardiness to class. Students are not to leave class during the first 20 minutes or the last 20 minutes of class for any non-emergency reason regarding tardies. It has been tried and proven that students can make it to any destination on this campus in the 4 minutes allotted between classes. In cases of restroom stops, with the restrooms strategically placed throughout the facility, students can use the restroom and still make it to class on time. Let's stop loitering in and around the restrooms. I mean, is that really the most beneficial use of your time?
Good morning, I'm Missouri Workers with the Bronco Broadcasting Company bringing you the news of note. College bound senior, as we near to close the semester, remember to see a guidance counselor for available scholarships information. Many of these scholarships are time sensitive with deadlines they are rapidly approaching. The Franklin High School robotics team participated in the first Chesapeake Robotics District event at Churchland High School, March 18 through 19. Great job, Mr. Yana, Mr. Groff, and the Blackwater Robotics team. We are so proud of you. A special shout out to our custodian staff who not only do a wonderful job of keeping our school clean and safe, but also for being so cordial and kind to everyone. We love and appreciate you. And finally, a special shout out to our cafeteria staff who daily serve up nutritious and tasty food that enables the Broncos to pursue excellence in everything we do. We look forward to featuring you individuals from both the cafeteria staff and the custodian staff on future broadcasting. Well, that's it for the news and announcements. Until next time, I'm Azari Boykins with the Bronco Broadcasting Company.